create feedback form for Project Death betas.
I fell off the tracking wagon. The tracking wagon. Can I say that more like a Texan? Hey guys, I'm Kate. Welcome back to my channel. And once upon a time, I decided to start doing this thing called milwordy. I'd seen it on the NaNoWriMo forums. I thought it sounded fun. I shared that I was doing it, and I managed to hoodwink a lot of other people into doing it with me. Well, for those of you who do not know, milwordy is the attempt, the goal, the objective is to write 1,000,000 words in a year. Before I lose you, do I personally actually care about the million? No. In fact, I made it super clear in my announcement video and in my first updates that I was counting a plethora of words, not just draft words, not just first draft words, right? Not words I've never written before. I was counting revision words, I was counting line edited words, I was counting even words that I reread in the ultimate attempt to take notes and outline and stuff, right? I was counting everything. And yet, here we are. The real reason I wanted to participate was because I wanted to focus on tracking my words every day. I want to be a hybrid published author, and it would really help me, at least on the self-publishing side, to know how long certain things take me. How long from idea to publication? How long does it take me to draft? If I'm doing a YA fantasy, does it take me more time to double check on all the world building than if I was writing a contemporary romance? For me, this wasn't a challenge in which if you don't actually hit the million, you are a failure and how dare you for trying. It was, hey, there's this really cool goal, but please really make sure you're tracking. Alas. As some of y'all know, I got sick in October and I fell off the tracking wagon. The tracking wagon. Can I say that more like a Texan? Everything sort of just took a dive. My productivity in general, my output. I learned the very hard lesson in that if you do not get better, the whole process is going to take longer, right? So you need to focus on getting yourself better. So even though I'd made a habit of milwordy in September and tracking every day and doing that, even despite moving during that time, honestly, it only takes me a day or two of not doing a thing for me to downgrade from habit to this is the thing I kind of like to do if I can make myself or whatever, but I still stand by all the reasons I initially wanted to join. And those reasons are exactly why I'm starting over. Okay, this is my announcement of sorts. December 1st, I am starting tracking again. I am currently still working on Project Death, also some romance novellas, and I imagine I'll get a little bit of nonfiction work in today. I am very excited, but I guess this is just me kind of loudly and proudly owning up to my failure, talking about restarting my goals and giving myself the grace to do that. Now, because I'm already attempting something that I failed at before, I figured why not add another thing? I want to start doing the kanban board method again, and I'm gonna start it this quarter. I'm saying this quarter. Does my quarter start with December? Yes, it does. I have taken the concept of New Year's and for the past 2 years now decided, you know what? December 1st, that's when New Year's starts. So what is a kanban board, you might be wondering? I learned about this from Jessica Williamson, Emily Boerne, Sarah at Heart Breathing, Devesha from Grape Fry, so I will link all of them down below. They'll explain it better than I ever could, but basically you take your big overarching goals for the quarter and you break them up into actionable steps, like smaller goals, things to do along the way. Also, you use a shit ton of sticky notes. So I will be talking more about my systems to achieve these goals, or the habits, but also the systems anyways for my big 2021 goals later. But for now, let's take these sticky notes and put them over there. Yeah. For example, I already quickly jotted down some things. This is gonna be the color for my Kate Kavanaugh stuff and some of my social media. So both writing and social media, I'm just gonna put them in a slightly separate place. Yes, okay. There were a couple things I forgot to mention. First off, what you're supposed to do with the kanban board is have a to-do section, a doing section, and then a done, and you move them as you go. These are mostly in order as well, from the first thing for my main goal that I would have to do, and then I can move it down and so on and so forth, so then the to-dos are revealed. Anyways, I basically had several things. So again, there's one that's under all of the Kate Kavanaugh stuff, and that includes some of my social media too, but also things like Project Death and Meridian Maps 1. An example of how small the goals are the objectives for each thing. One of these is create feedback form for Project Death betas. Not even necessarily send to betas, but come up with a form or what I need from them, etc. That is a step you have to do, so I put it down.
That's Kate Kavanaugh projects. That's Kate Kavanaugh's social media. The pink is my own personal health goals. Blue is some fun other stuff. And then green is also some fun other stuff. I realized that I did not have enough room, so I have another blue. A different blue. This one is a lined blue versus just the plain blue. The lined blue is going to be my other pen name. I have some of them written down, but I do not have enough room, enough space. So I do have this giant board that I might steal from the boyfriend. We'll see. Anyways, we're getting there, you know? We're getting there. In fact,
I can move some of these down into the doing. Boop.
so the whole thing about this is both of these systems are things I've tried once already. I have actually tracked before in the past, but the longest I've kept at it is a month. Even though I think the stats would be so cool, and even though I think this Kanban board system makes a lot of sense and would be very helpful, at this point, if they don't work for me after 2 months, like if I can't make it to 2 months on either of these, I'm just gonna call it and I won't try this again. But you know what? I feel like I need to give it the true college try. Actually, maybe the first one was the real college try. Now I'm giving them not stayed up until 3 a.m. trying to cram sort of try. Yeah, but please do comment down below. Let me know if you participated in milwordy right around when I started. Let me know how it's going for you. Let me know if you would like to restart it with me. Let me know if you have any tips for tracking, if that's something you're into. Let me know if you've attempted the Kanban board system and how it works for you, or just let me know any of your preferred organizational methods. If you are self-publishing, how do you just naturally know at this point in time how long certain things take you to do? But that is gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all very soon with a new video. Bye. That I was countering up
an example of how small the goals.
But that is gonna be it for me. Oh.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!